Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
You. Unmute your mic, dog. You. Okay.
What
Please is being cop.
Hmm? Thank you, babe.
So.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Just know if you're ready to play a game, I'm ready to.
Wait, what?
You want me to read it to you?
Read
Because
it to you.
it won't let me.
What is going on?
It won't let me screenshot it.
Oh my God. Just say it.
Alright. Here goes nothing. You can advance him to the finals. I'm about to drop for a minute because my time hella limited these next few weeks. You sure? That's what I responded. He said, yeah, because even if I win, I don't got time to play till next weekend. I said, only
Wow.
1 week. I said, only 1 week from now can you play tonight? No response, so.
That's crazy.
So you let me know if you want to get game 1 in or you want to see.
I'm eating right now. No, I ain't
That's
gonna be honest.
cool. That's
11:30.
cool. That's cool, Brody.
But that's crazy though. That you just do that shit. Like I was gonna be disappointed. Well, he ain't gonna be disappointed, but now he got something else to look forward
Hey, I wasn't even prepared to play a game, so just let me know if you want to get me off guard.
to. You called me out. I didn't even know I made it to the final. Like what the fuck? I guess.
Maybe he'll respond before you done eating. See, but if not, business as usual. KIP business.
If he makes it to the finals, the championship is decided on the coin flip. He's game.
Coin flip a day. Nah, we'll just wait until next weekend to start it. But
But at the BCA, he said, "Nah."
that's what I'm saying.
You got another user game in another league?
Nope.
Oh,
Well, it's other users I gotta play.
oh shit! I was supposed to be watching Chetty stream. I was distracted. You know, I woke up distracted.
You might want to watch the RML stream, not the WCB stream.
Wow.
Somebody had 8 TDs as a quarterback.
In what league? WCB.
WCB.
Who, Vic?
I didn't play him. I'm talking about.
WCB. Damn. Yeah, brother.
Hey, you got a cat now?
Yeah. Cat. Both the cat and the dog will get along.
Oh my gosh.
I ain't being mean, but I can't even eat my goddamn food. I just got my plate.
I don't even know what I want to save.
Here it is. Whoa. Low. You just jealous ass dog.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Condors. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. Kicker Joey Sly down on the field, ready to get this one started. And here we go from Philly. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He's tackled at the 40.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good for a first down. Here's a throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Handoff on 2nd and short. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Honolulu first down.
Back to throw. All the left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Condors will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Joey Sly set to
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught. So there's that rookie out of Florida State. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Barkley off the pistol again. A little ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
a cookie. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 11. And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He was brought down.
First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Working now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Shipley. Dodges the tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Condors, then they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. To throw here on first down. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives him a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Come on.
Back to the well again. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard
Go
line.
now.
They give it to him again. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Brings up second.
It's second and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now from back at the 4. Here's third and goal.
Ready, go.
They'll work against the blitz. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Condors take a second quarter lead.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that could create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Condors break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7. Joey Sly set to
All
kick
set
off.
for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It'll be second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Second down now. They need 7. They're going to try and throw it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Matt Ariza on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. It's fielded at the 14. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Condors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Condors grow their lead just before halftime.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors double their lead to 14.
Joey Sly set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10.
The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range.
Check.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
First down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Hey.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let go. 70.
Back to throw now. Barkley's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Walking back to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Slide to try the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Falcons. And it's Kyle Pitts. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. Difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ball game. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Rams find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out. to the 30 before he stopped.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives him the first.
It's a gain of 10. And a Honolulu first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Connect. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set. Come on, come on.
I'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Taking a shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's got it downfield near the edge. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of their front seven.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8. I don't know.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Condors grow the lead coming out at halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Joey Slice.
All All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hey,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
It's on the in route. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. On now comes their punter. Matt yr2, the one to send it away. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First call here coming from the shotgun.
ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Gotta be lying.
Pass play coming here. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. Here he goes again. And he gets this down near the 30.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Got it. Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready? 60 by.
One in now out of the gun. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Oh, option play on second and goal. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Ready?
Shotgun now on third down. He brings it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's fourth and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Fourth down, pass coming. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
No.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Get it. No.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
19 Tiger. 19.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They're throwing it. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is second and 6 coming up.
At the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
One from the gun here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
Okay, break.
Brings up second and 8.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Sends this to the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's complete to Komet on a slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Ready?
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
First down. 1st and 10.
Running back sent in motion.
Cowboy 80.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take their first